Bitcoin just reached a 10-month high, and we're seeing major news come out for altcoins. In particular, Polygon just recently became the #2 most popular gaming blockchain. We've seen Cardano whales purchase more than 500 million ADA. And when we're talking about the overall market, there's a lot to be excited about. So today's video, I'm going to break down all the most important things, starting off with the overall market. Right now, quickly approaching is the April 12th CPI data report. And we're seeing that on April 12th, 2023, there's going to be new CPI data coming out for the month of March 2023. This report is going to be crucial not only if you're a crypto investor, but also if you're invested in the stock market, because we need to see that all the efforts from the Federal Reserve have been working, and we need to see that inflation is coming back down. So as long as we see that numbers are coming down, inflation is coming down, there's nothing to worry about if you're an investor. But if we see an increase at all, that would be bad. That would see a major correction happen for not only crypto, but also the stock market. So keep an eye out on that April 12th date. When we're talking about crypto, though, there's a lot of bullish signs. We've seen that recently Bitcoin surpassed $29,000 per coin, as I posted about on our Twitter. And when we're looking at Bitcoin on the charts, we're seeing that it also just reached a 10-month high. Bitcoin is at its highest price since June of 2022, almost a year ago, and we've seen that it's approaching that key psychological level of $30,000 per coin, which has acted as a key resistance as well as support over the last few market cycles. So we need to keep an eye out on this. But the one thing I would say is that if you're looking at technicals, you're looking at the overall market, is that I am expecting a retest of this 50-day moving average, which is this line in green right here. Historically, we'd see a bounce off of this 50-day moving average after seeing a bit of a rally, and we have not yet seen that as of yet. So I am expecting a bit of a retracement back down, a bit of a retest of that 50-day moving average, which is right around $26,000, $27,000 per coin. But other than that, things are still looking very bullish if you're looking at just Bitcoin in general. Before we talk about two key indicators for Bitcoin and what's going on with altcoins, I want to quickly just talk about some of my leveraged Bitcoin trading, because as you guys know, I do most of my leveraged Bitcoin trading on Fairdesk. If you haven't been following the channel for a while, it offers up to 125x leverage on Bitcoin trading. It offers Ethereum leverage trading as well. And right now they are doing this bit of a giveaway where they're giving away 30,000 USDT plus PNL coupons. It's only running between March 31st and April 14th. So there's just a few days left. But if you are already trading on Fairdesk, like I do, all you need to do is click participate, and then they measure your PNL. So the more profit you have, well, the more likely you are to win, the more you'll receive in this giveaway. The less profit, the less amount you'll receive. But if you don't already trade on Fairdesk, you can still go ahead, sign up, deposit money, and participate in this giveaway. If you're a crypto trader, I would recommend using this platform. It has very easy user interface. It allows you to trade with whatever leverage you want for a number of different altcoins, and I've been using it for the last year. Not only this, but they also have something called Arena, where it allows you to predict the price of Bitcoin in the future. And if you predict correctly, you are able to generate some more money there as well. So definitely worth checking this out, entering this spring futures battle if you trade with crypto. Even if you're not on Fairdesk already, I would still recommend that. But when you're looking at Bitcoin right now, the few things I want to point out is that right now there's two key things. First of which is that with Bitcoin, more than half of all circulating supply, according to Glassnode, is dormant. And what they classify as dormant is that it has not moved for 2 years or more. And this is 1 out of every 2 Bitcoin that is in circulating supply. This is a big deal, because when you're starting to see that investors aren't selling Bitcoin, they're just continuing to hold it, it's for 1 or 2 reasons. One reason is that either people are just upset because they're in the red. They don't want to sell their Bitcoin until it's in the profit, and they got in during the last bull market, which is a potential scenario. But the more likely scenario is that at this point, people who have been in the market since that last bull market are holding long-term. They have no plans of selling, and while they may not have added any more to their wallets, they're simply keeping what they have and are holding it long-term, which is an extremely good sign if you're an investor, because it helps with the supply-demand economics. If there's most people just holding their Bitcoin, not moving it, keeping it off of exchanges, that's really good, because that means when we start seeing more FOMO, when we start seeing people want to get back into the market, there's that much less supply available. So that is something just to keep in mind. In addition to 1 in 2 Bitcoins not having moved for 2 years, almost 1/3 of Bitcoin hasn't moved in 5 years. So all of this is an extremely bullish sign if you're an investor and you're looking at market and you're looking at what's going on with wallets. That is something that's very important. Not only this, but we've also seen for the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. And the Crypto Fear and Greed Index is, for the first time in over a year, been in the greed territory for more than 30 days. We've seen it well above 50 for now 30 days, which is something we have not seen in over a year. So this is something that is very important if you're an investor, because it means that after everything going on with the banking crisis, everything going on with all the crypto exchange collapses, people are now getting more bullish, more optimistic about the future of Bitcoin. And that's exactly what you want to see, especially when we're approaching these key levels like $30,000 per coin, and we're starting to see Bitcoin break out. These are all very, very good signs. Now we're looking at altcoins, because that's what most of you guys want me to talk about. It's going to be when you're looking at Polygon. Polygon recently became the second largest gaming blockchain after it saw a massive spike in its unique active wallets on its network that are playing games. This is a massive increase from February. It's a 53% increase from February. And according to a report from DApp Radar, it was called Blockchain Games Report, it shows that Polygon saw this massive spike in the month of March. It was the only blockchain in the top 3 that saw this massive spike. If you're looking at other blockchains, they had pretty significant decreases, and a lot of this was due to the fact that a Polygon Matic-based game called Hunters on Chain, which was created by Boomland, saw a UAW, so a unique active wallet, increase of more than 17,000% in the last 30 days alone. I personally had not heard of this game until I read this report, but I did a bit of research, looked a little bit into it, and it is driving a lot of growth in the Polygon gaming space. Last thing I want to go over has been what's going on with Cardano, because recently Cardano has seen whales double down even further. So last video I spoke about how Cardano whales had accumulated 150 million ADA in the month of February, which was true. 30 days in the month of February, they accumulated 150 million ADA. But now, in the last 2 weeks alone, so like the last week of March, first week of April, they've bought another 560 million ADA in just 14 days. This is according to a report from Into the Block, and it shows that in the last 14 days alone, whale accounts have added about $218 million, right around 560 million ADA. So this is an extremely bullish sign if you're an investor, because it shows us that all these big accounts, all these whale accounts are doubling down. They are excited about the future of Cardano. And whenever you start seeing whale accounts throw around this kind of money, it's usually before we see something big happen in the market. And if you're looking at what's going on with Bitcoin, you're looking at what's going on with overall sentiment in the market, it looks like we're about to see a massive rally for altcoins.